Hey everybody, it's Nicole for A Cherry on Top, and today I'm going to be creating this layout, and I'm using a bunch of different manufacturers to make this layout. So I have that Vellum by Minte, I have this Reminisce watercolor forest paper kit, and I'm going to be using this one, Winter Forest, and the watercolor fun, and I'm going to be using the B-side to both of those papers. I'm going to be using some Rustic Wilderness Distress Oxide, a 6-inch doily, and the Spectrum Sherbet rub-ons. So the first thing that, and I am using a sketch that was made by Rachel, and it was posted last Thursday, and that's how I got the design for this page. So my big long vertical element is going to be that Winter Forest paper, the backside, and I'm going to use this little the watercolor fun B-side, which is these little trees, as my vertical element. Here are my pictures. I am going to be using these pictures that we took while on our trip to the Czech Republic. We did a hiking tour, and this is one of the stops at the hiking tour. And I think it's called Kamenice Gorge, that's what I think it's called. And I'm going to cut them down to 3 inches by 3 inches. And then I'm actually going to cut this tree paper to 3.5 inches by 10 inches. Now the doily didn't fit across the whole way, so I'm going to cut it in half and use some at the top and some at the bottom as my circular element for this layout. And like I said, I'm going to use my pictures like that. So one of the things on the sketch is that there is some splatter. So for me to start splattering, I wanted to go ahead and get some of these elements down on the page. And the first thing that I did here was distress my vertical element, and I'm rolling up the edge of the torn element. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down with my tape runner. There we go. And then I'm going to kind of put this where I think that it should go, and then I'm going to go ahead and put down these doilies. And then I'm going to set this aside for a second. And then I'm going to grab the horizontal paper that I'm using, the one with all the trees. This is where I cut it down to 10 inches. And then I'm going to use the Rustic Wilderness, and I'm going to distress all of the edges with it, just to add that pop of green on it so it's not so bright white. So I cleaned up my mess, and now I'm going to add another mess over here with the Rustic Wilderness. I'm going to add some water to it with my watercolor pen, watercolor brush, and then I'm going to splatter it above the doilies, or around the doilies. So now I'm coming in with these rub-ons, and what I do is I cut off a little strip of them and then I rub them on to the layout. I'm going to add a couple to this lower left area and then up to the upper right of my page as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take these and I'm going to distress them off screen and put them down. And now I'm going to go ahead and use some little foam squares to pop up this horizontal piece on the page. So I have a little scrap of this heart vellum. It's from Minte, and I'm going to add it to the left. I'm going to just pop some in here to the left. But before I do that, I want to add my title. And I was going to use the pony colored Luna stickers, but I decided to go with these white colored Luna stickers instead. And I'm going to place the title down here to the lower right of the layout. And then once I'm done adding those letters to the layout, I don't know what's taking me so long to put the letters on here. You'll see here that I accidentally, I was trying to put it here, but there wasn't enough room. So I have to put it down a little bit. And once I'm done adding my title here, I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to glue down every single letter so that it is really stuck on there. So my journaling for this page is just going to say that it's in the Czech Republic and that it was October of 2024. And I'm going to add that with a green marker. Now I'm going to grab some one of the pages from the Rustic Charms 6x6 paper pad. It is the one with all of the little cut apart pieces, and I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut those off screen. So here they are. And I just quickly look at those stickers, but then I go ahead and decide to cut those apart. And here's where I'm going to add those that heart vellum to the left of my vertical element. So now I'm going to go ahead and add those fussy cut elements from the Rustic Charms 6x6 paper pad. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just going to add them to two little areas on my page. And then I'm going to add the butterflies kind of flittering around. Now I'm going to add a couple of wordy bits. This is also from Rustic Charms. I'm going to add the words memories forever, make today great, and I believe lovely. Let me see what the last one is. Yep, lovely. It was really a very lovely hike. Me and my daughter actually couldn't do a lot of it because it was very steep. And so we did about halfway through and then we went back up because we had to go back up. And so anyways, we did about half the hike. And now I'm adding some pink paint to my layout. And that's just from my stash. So then now I'm going to come in with the antique white buttons from Buttons Galore, and I just have such a hard time using these giant buttons, so yeah, it doesn't make it on. I'm going to use 6 buttons, 3 on the top and 3 on the bottom, and then I'm going to glue them down with my art glitter glue. And now I'm going to take some iridescent sequins and I'm going to drop them on the page, and then I go off camera and I glue those down with my art glitter glue as well. And that is my page. So I'm going to have some close-ups here for you. Check down below. I'm going to have all the products linked for you if you are interested in purchasing them. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Until next time.